Tom Taylor and Ivan Coelho set sail across the ocean as the heroes embark on a mission to face Apocalypse in Europe, but the treacherous seas may prove to be the end of the Avengers before they can even start their mission. Tom Taylor continues to expand his Dark Ages world, this time taking to the oceans of the world to give us a great look at how the heroes still try to do their jobs despite not having access to flying helicarriers, high-speed Quinjets, or flight powers. There's a great bit of Mad Max quality going on in this series, and it's so obvious in this issue alone as we see repurposed vehicles such as the helicarrier being used as an actual boat and the use of steam power being a big thing within the world. Taylor also continues his signature knack for world building here, introducing us to the Ghost Raiders, a pirate gang made up of people who made deals with the devil for the spirit of vengeance or part of the spirit of vengeance. It leads them to be such a fantastic, visually interesting opponent for our heroes to battle, and of course leads to Taylor delivering one of his trademark character deaths that kind of comes out of nowhere and hits you like a punch to the gut. Ivan Coelho continues his fantastic artwork and redesigns for the alternate Earth, focusing on giving a few characters a bit of a cool pirate raider look, which fits in with the steampunk Mad Max aesthetic really nicely. I really enjoyed Storm's costume this issue. It's a really great, elegant grey and gold costume, which is very fit for a queen. Dark Ages issue 4 was another action-packed issue that pushed the storyline into the final 2 issues, fleshing out more of the powerless world and introducing us to some more fun characters, while also raising the stakes for some characters like Spider-Man. I'm going to give this issue a 10 out of 10. Dark Ages issue 4 finds Captain Nightcrawler tell multiple men to drop the sails as Spider-Man knows that their journey will be dangerous, and the space on their ship is so valuable, and it's why J.B. Madrox became the entire ship's crew. Colossus drops the anchor on the former helicarrier, as Storm tells the people fleeing Europe that they are now safe, welcoming them all to Africa. Aurora meets with King T'Challa, learning that there are over 100,000 refugees on the carrier, with many more waiting back in Portugal. T'Challa says he'll find a place for them all, and while Apocalypse rules, there'll be no closing the borders to any European who needs their help. Soon Kozazana comes to see her mother, happy to see Storm is back from her trip. The girl tells her that she's been up for a long while now, even waking her father, and T'Challa knows the head that wears the crown is a little heavier when it's woken at 5 o'clock in the morning. Storm makes fun of him for that, knowing that must be exhausting, knowing that she just pushed a helicarrier across the ocean from Portugal. Pepper Potts and Sue Storm soon arrive for their meeting, with T'Challa telling his daughter to go and stay with Io. Storm wonders where Okoye is, but Kozasana says that her father said that she won't be coming back for a while. T'Challa wants to speak on the carrier away from prying ears, meeting with Admiral Fury and Nightcrawler. Fury isn't too happy about being told to go back to Europe for more people since their people are currently exhausted. Sue tells Fury that she's going to go after Tony and the others with or without the carrier, wanting use of one of the small ships from the fleet, but Fury says that they'll be absolutely defenseless against Namor or any of the other raiders or monsters out in the ocean. He asks if Aurora is up for it, and she is, despite T'Challa wanting them to use the steam engine room on the carrier instead, but Aurora knows that would take weeks. She tells them that she is the queen of this kingdom and it is being threatened, so they will leave within the hour. The heroes gather to say their goodbyes, with Blade reassuring Elsa Bloodstone that he will kill Dracula if he sees him. May, however, isn't there to see off her father, with MJ saying that she is scared, not wanting to lose Peter. The ship sets sail and Fury tells Peter that it's not too late to swim back to safety. Peter knows that with Apocalypse out there, nowhere will be safe. Fury agrees with him, liking the world that they have built, and he's glad he got to see it, since it's worth fighting for. Sometime later, Storm stops the ship 10 miles off the coast of Portugal, needing to rest. Doom begins to brief the team, telling them that this isn't just a rescue mission and they need to strike, kill Apocalypse and any loyal to him so they can take Europe. Wolverine asks who he suggests rule Europe, already knowing Doom's answer, but Victor says that if he wanted to rule, he would have taken over Wakanda, wanting the woman to finally trust him. Laura reminds him that he was a violent dictator only a few years ago, and she doesn't trust him at all. They soon all hear a scream, so heading to the deck, Peter finds out that both his daughter May and Jessica and Luke's daughter Danny has snuck aboard. May explains that they wanted to help out their parents and they hit a board, but then her head hurt thanks to her spider sense. Peter soon triggers as well as a bright light appears on the horizon. Peter tells everyone to move quickly as a flaming chain spears right through Fury, pulling him off the boat as the Ghost Raiders attack. The heroes get to their stations, with Colossus delivering a couple of fastball specials, catapulting Wolverine and Honey Badger over into the fray as Storm works to get the ship moving the final 10 miles. The Ghost Raiders fire their chain guns at the heroes and Sue stops the bullets with her shields as Nightcrawler leaves Madrox in charge as he teleports over to the boat to try and rescue Fury. The Raiders continue their siege when suddenly Fin Fang Foom bursts from the water between the ships, ridden by Ant-Man, who gets the dragon to open fire on the Raiders, crushing the ship with little trouble. Hank asks how their trip went as Nightcrawler returns with Wolverine, Honey Badger, and the now dead Nick Fury, with Spider-Man knowing they have one more friend to avenge.